Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another tabletop playthrough series. And this one is going to be about Talisman, the magical quest game, the revised 4th edition. Now I quite like this game. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't like it at all. Isn't that right, Mr. Vassal? But yeah, this is one of my favourite games. For this playthrough series I'm going to be playing a solo variant, and the solo variant I'm going to be playing is based on the digital version called Talisman Prologue. Now Talisman Prologue is a one-player game that you can play on the PC or the tablet, and each character has a set number of quests they need to do. So let's take a look. So we have a number of quests for the different characters. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Let me just zoom in a bit more. So each character has 6 quests they can do. Down the side there. For example, the elf, let's see if I can get this any better. So for the elf, for his second quest, it would be rid the land of bandits and then retrieve the gold from the bandit raiders' hideout, the Oasis. Although it doesn't actually tell you how to set up the game, once you go into it you will see the board. And you will see the various places where there are cards and bandits and things. Oops. So going from this, you can actually set up your physical board and play a solo variant, which I'm going to do. And I'm going to abandon the quest. Are you sure? Yes. And the character I'm going to be playing with is the warrior. And I'm going to be doing quest number 3. So in this quest, a couple of ogres have captured the princess, holding her hostage. The warrior has to go in, defeat the ogres, rescue the princess, and either take her to the castle, or if he becomes evil for whatever reason, he needs to take her to the desert and just leave her there to die. 2 different outcomes depending on whether the warrior is good / neutral or evil. So from this I can now set up the main board ready to play. So here we have the board set up and ready to go. I have the warrior. There he is. With his 4 strength, his 2 craft. His special abilities of when he's fighting using strength, he can roll 2 dice instead of just 1 and take the higher number. And he can also use 2 weapons, because usually you can only use 1 weapon. So if you had a axe and a sword and you were battling, you cannot use both the axe and the sword to +2 to your strength, because I think each one is a +1 to your strength. So you can't use both of them for +2. You have to pick one and use that one. However, the warrior can use 2 weapons, so I must remember that. He has 5 life, 1 gold and 1 fate. No followers, no objects. So we have our board. We have our cards ready. Adventure cards, spells, alignment cards, talisman cards and purchase cards. And we also have, this is our quest. We have to defeat these 2 ogres and rescue the princess. Then, if we are good / neutral, we need to travel to the middle region and drop her off at the castle. If we are evil, the desert. Either that one or that one. So, that is our quest. Luckily, that's where we start. 2 squares away. So it'd be an easy job to, if we rolled a 2, to move and have a good battle with the ogres. However, if there are multiple enemies on a space and they all share the same attribute, for example strength, then they are added together. So I will not be battling a 5 strength ogre and then a 5 strength ogre. Oh no. I will be battling both of them together for a 10 strength. So I've got a bit of a tough job on my hands because we only start with 4 strength. So even rolling a 6 gives us a 10. And they start with 10 and they're going to be rolling dice. So at the moment there's no way we can destroy these ogres. The good news is if we do beat them, we only have to roll once, and if we beat them then both ogres are defeated, and then we can take the princess as a follower. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, well, we have to up our strength before we can do anything. So I'm going to grab the dice. I might do this handheld because I'll be all over flipping cards and so forth. So I'm going to try without the tripod, and it's going to be handheld. I'll see how it goes. If you guys think it's alright, then I'll continue doing it handheld like I'm doing now. If you guys think, what the heck is he doing? He's focusing on the wall and not the board, then I will put it back on the tripod and then try it that way as well. So let's nip over and grab a dice from here. Foul movement. We have a nice little rolling cup. See what we get for the movement. Oh, I have 2 dice. We can't do that. That'll be cheating. Put 1 back. So 1 die, and we have a 5. So we can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the fields and draw 1 card, or we could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and move to more fields and draw a card. So what shall our warrior do? Diddly do. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will grab an adventure card, and we get a talisman. Yes, right off the bat. We don't need the talisman in this game because we're not heading to the inner circle, the inner region. But I'll keep that anyway, just in case we have to lose an object for some reason. We can trade that in. So we can continue onwards. So again, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move to the plains. And we're going to draw another adventure card. We have a maiden and we can add 2 to our craft. Oh, that's alright. So we pop that down there with our followers. We shall grab another 2 craft. Okay. And we'll continue on with there you go. The orange stands out better than so 2. So 1, 2. Again the fields. 1, 2. Fields or fields. Let's go 1, 2, and then draw another adventure card. Siren. Okay. The siren song can be heard throughout the region. All characters in this region must miss their next turn. The siren song then fades to the discard pile. Well, it doesn't really affect us. Anything that says miss a turn won't really affect us because we're playing solo. So basically we miss a turn, but then we carry on. And then we go down. A 1, very nice. Okay, so we can visit the city. Visit the doctor, heal up to 2 lives. Well, we haven't lost any lives. Discard any number of objects you have and gain 1 gold for each. Ah, because we have the talisman, which we don't really need. Okay, so we can do that. Or we can tempt the enchantress. I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to discard the talisman. That goes in the discard pile. And I'm going to grab 1 gold, which is in here. Lovely jubbly. And then we continue on. With a 6. I didn't actually move the warrior, did I? There. So that means 6 to that corner, 6 to that corner. Let's take a look. So we can visit the tavern, roll 1 die, what's that say? And do various things. Oh, we can come over to the chapel. I know most of this writing is going to be upside down, but unfortunately I cannot get round to the other side of the table because there's a big wall there. So I can either, so if we visit the chapel and we're evil, we lose 1 life. If we're neutral, we'll heal life to 1 gold. If we're good, either heal up to your life for free or pray by rolling 1 die. And when we're not good, we're neutral. We have not got any life to lose. So let's go back to the tavern. The warrior, having trudged through the countryside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now feels a bit thirsty and wants to go back to the tavern. I'm going to roll a die and see what we get. We get a 2, and the 2 says, if I can get that right down there, get tipsy and fight a farmer with a strength of 3. Okay, so we're in our first bar brawl. I am going to roll for the farmer first. So he has 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the warrior, remember, can roll 2. We take the highest number. So we need to beat a 5, and I think we've done that. 6 plus 4, yeah, more than 5. So we have defeated the farmer. Okay, so we now continue on. Another 6, which takes us back to here, or takes us up to the village. So we can visit the blacksmith and buy a helmet for 2 gold, sword for 2 gold, axe for 3, shield for 3, armour for 4. Should I buy? I think I've got 2 gold. I can visit here and buy a sword, which gives me 1 extra strength. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and for 2 gold. I'm going to buy a sword. So you'll have to bear with me while I dig this sword out of the purchase pile. Okay, I've dug the sword out, and it allows me to have 1 extra strength during battle only. So I still have 4 strength, but when I'm fighting I have 5. Hopefully if I can get another weapon, then I can use both of them and I'll have a strength of 6, which is getting better to defeat these dastardly ogres. Alrighty, so continuing on. Another 6, so we can go back in the corners again. Let's go for the tavern again, see what we get. So we roll a die. See if that farmer is back there again. A roll of 5 is a wizard offers to teleport you to any other space in this region as your next move. Interesting. I mean, there's nothing really. Normally as you play this game, all these spaces will be filled with various things, and then as you travel around you can pick them up. But there's nothing. We could travel straight to there, but I don't think I've got enough 5 strength. No. Even if I roll a 6, that just gives me 11. And of course the ogres are going to roll a dice, so even if they get a 1, so pointless going there. So there's no real place that I want to go. So for my next move then, we'll just, instead of rolling, because I don't want to go back in the corners, so instead of rolling we shall go right smack back in the middle there, which of course means we draw a ghost with a craft of 4. The ghost materializes in, okay, so let's, the ghost is going to be in the city. Where's the city? City, right there. So when we land there, before we can do any of these, we have to tackle this ghost. Okay, continuing on. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to be back in the corners again, aren't I? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to fight this ghost with a craft of 4. If I move here, I do have 4. I'm going to go back to the tavern. 1, 2, 3. I think the warrior likes his tavern. See what we come up with. We come up with a 3, which is gamble and lose 1 gold. Well, I don't have any to lose, so I can't do that. If you don't have no gold, then there's nothing you can do. Okay, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go here then. And we shall draw one card. And that's going to be a marsh. The marsh will remain here for the rest of the game. Whenever you land here, if your strength is less than 5, you must miss one turn. That's not really going to take effect on us because, like I said, we're only playing a one-player game. However, we will put that down because then that fulfills the one card. There we are. So we cannot draw any cards when we land on here. But we don't miss a turn either. Okay. I'm just looking for ways to get more strength. 1, 2, 3. No, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Graveyard. The graveyard says replenish fate up to your fate value at the cost of 1 gold each. Because I'm neutral at the moment. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't have any gold. I haven't used any fate, so nothing happens with that. I'm going to continue on. One. We'll move there. Why not? 1 and draw a card. We have a prince. You may have up to 2 lives per visit healed at the castle for free. Or you may exchange the prince for 3 gold at the castle. If you do this, you must place him on the discard pile. Well, I'm looking for the princess, so I might as well have the prince along for the ride. So I have now 2 followers. There's no limit on the number of followers you can have. However, there is a limit to 4 objects unless you have the mule. So there's followers, objects. There we go. So continue onwards with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, we draw one of these. We have a fairy. A fairy seeks a champion to the first good character landing here. Well, we're not good, we're neutral. She will grant one of the following. So unless we become good, then she does nothing except fill that space. So we don't draw a card when landing there. Continue on. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And draw a card. A healer. He will heal up to 2 lives per visit for any character landing here free of charge. Nice. If you ever lose life, I know where we're heading. So he's there. Set up shop. Okay. I'm really looking to up my strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he want to go at the tavern again? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he want to go here? And the crags. Let's give him back to the... I don't know. What do you think? I was going to take him back to the tavern. I'm going to go to the tavern. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll 1 die. We get a 1. So we get drunk and collapse in the corner and miss 1 turn. However, anything like that we don't do because it's only us playing. It's not multiplayer. So we're going to continue on. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no matter which way we go, we're not going to draw a card. So we'll go that way. Four. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go there, I think. And we can draw a card. Oops, just a 1. Ah, a magical ring, and add 1 to your strength and 1 to your craft. Very nice. So 1 to our strength, 1 to our craft. Now I'm going to add them here because it doesn't say during battle. If it said during battle, I'd put them on the card. That's how I do it. But it just says. So now we're starting with 5, 6. 6 strength. 6. No, not yet. I don't think we're strong enough yet. I want to get closer to 10 strength before I want to tackle these ogres. But I'm actually going to leave it there for now. I haven't done too well, but I haven't done too bad neither. My strength is going up before I tackle the ogres, and then I've got to, not only that, once I've rescued the princess, I've got to go and tackle the sentinel who has a strength of 9 before I get in the middle. So I definitely want to up my strength before tackling the ogres and the sentinel. So that's it for this episode, guys. Join me next time when I will continue on with the warrior, and hopefully he will get more strength and not just keep visiting the bloody tavern all the time. So until next time, I will catch you guys later.